Narcissist and their smear campaign against you. When a narcissist can no longer control you or fears losing control over you, they're going to control how other people perceive you. They are going to discredit your character. They're going to discredit your reputation. They are going to provoke behaviours within you to then use your behaviours against you. They're going to taunt you into reacting out in ways that serve the narcissist and their smear campaign against you. And more often than not, they start the smear campaign before they've even left you. So if you gain the courage to speak out about what the narcissist has done to you, people don't believe you because the narcissist has got in there first. It's like your everyday bullies, only bullies are usually people that you don't know, that usually have that sense of arrogance. So they have that sense of superiority. They believe that they are better than others, but it's not through confidence. It's not through achievements. It's through intimidation. It's through putting other people down so that they can feel superior by making other people feel inferior. And a bully will taunt you. They'll mock you. They'll find something different within you, and you might not even be interested in this, but they will taunt you until they make it an insecurity within you. And once they've made it an insecurity within you, you're more likely to want to defend yourself to them. You might then retaliate towards them. And once they've got your retaliation, they're going to use that retaliation to play the victim with those around you. So you end up losing people, you end up losing people's faith, you end up losing people's trust. You find yourself explaining and defending yourself to so many people, while the bully is gaining the sympathetic attention from others. And it's incredibly difficult when that bully is somebody that you love, who you believe love you, somebody you care about, who you believed once cared for you, who can actually treat you so well, to then devalue you, create insecurities within you, push your buttons, bring out the worst in you. It's very confusing, and we often don't see what they're doing to us until we're out of the situation, because we don't treat people in that way. So as we don't treat people in that way, we don't recognise that people are treating us in that way until we've lived the life experience of somebody treating us in that way, and then we can start recognising these behaviours within others. Now, most people on their journey of life will have told some form of lie, even as a young child, as a young toddler, to get out of being in trouble. Most people who have faced some sort of consequences for their lie will learn pretty quick that lies don't work for you. Narcissistic people, as they manage to manipulate and twist situations to work in their favour, they are led to believe that the lies work for them. Only inevitably they don't work for them, because they're constantly moving on, they're constantly looking for new supply. They're forever envious of other people. They're seeking to devalue other people. They're seeking to destroy other people. They lack empathy to care for others. They have a willingness to exploit others because they haven't got that internal happiness within themselves. Those lies aren't working for them. They'll not see it, but those lies inevitably are working against them. And it might seem, when you're on the receiving end of the narcissist lies, that the lies work for the narcissist, but inevitably at some point, in one form or another, those lies do catch up with the narcissist. And the narcissist might not get called out on any one particular lie, but it really doesn't work for them on a long-term basis. They end up with many trust issues. They can't trust within others because deep down they know they can't trust within themselves, which is often why they cut off that empathy for others, why they do exploit others, why they end up feeling entitled, and it's covered by their own sense of arrogance, their own sense of superiority, their own sense that they believe that they are special. So they don't recognise this, which is why they play the victim oh so well, because they genuinely believe that they are the victim to the reality that they created. A narcissist smear campaign is often the narcissist's projection of what they've done to others. However, they'll be claiming others have done to them. Their accusations are often confessions of what they have done to other people. They are usually half-truths, made-up stories, outright lies, twisted exaggerations of the truth to meet the narcissist's narrative of what will work in the narcissist's best interest. And they usually start these smear campaigns before the relationship is over with you. They usually tell people who are known to gossip to allow their flying monkeys to spread the rumours for the narcissist, so the narcissist can claim it was nothing to do with them, even though they started it by spreading gossip to gossipers in the first place, and then let the Chinese whispers take place. A narcissist might go around telling other people precisely what they did to you. However, they're going to be telling people that you did it to them. A narcissist's accusations are usually confessions. If you want the truth from a narcissist, you usually just have to ask what their exes did to them, and it's usually what the narcissist did to their exes, and there's usually a long list of behaviour. Yes, people who've been up against a narcissist, if they speak their truth, it can sound similar because they're saying what the narcissist did to them. However, it's not projection. And there's usually, with a narcissist, there's a lot of dysfunction, there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of cheating. With a survivor, there's not usually any cheating. They usually at a point still care for the other person. They're usually still trying to work it out with the other person. We can have bitterness and resentment. These are normal human emotions that a narcissist will provoke within us, within you. When a narcissist provokes these feelings within you, they use these feelings against you. A narcissist will cheat on you. They'll have a whole new family lined up, yet they will blame you for why they cheated on you. And if we think logically about this, they are the one who chose to cheat, no matter what the reason. That was a choice they made. So one of a narcissistic person's smear campaigns is by claiming that you cheated on them. However, there's usually no evidence to back this up, yet there'll be plenty of evidence that the narcissist has cheated on you. Yet they're going to claim that you cheated on them first so that they can get away with cheating on you. Most genuine people will recognise that you've not cheated. Those who want to enable the narcissist will take the narcissist's side, leave them to it. A narcissist will claim that you're a liar. So when you speak the truth, people don't trust you. When the narcissist is actually lying about you to others so that they can escape taking responsibility for their own behaviour. A narcissist will claim that you're bitter, you're resentful, or that you're obsessed with them. And as they usually leave in some of the most horrific ways, or they will keep your belongings so you're asking for those back, or they're playing so many manipulative games that you're defending yourself, you're explaining yourself, or they've given you no closure, so you're messaging for the closure. You're trying to work out within your own mind what's happening and believing that they will be genuine and actually speak to you about this. So a narcissist will use this against you by claiming that you're obsessed with them, that you're bitter, that when you speak out about what happened, they're going to claim that you're the one that's after revenge. So the person they are with believes that they're special and that the narcissist really cares for them, and it all helps play into the narcissist's love bombing of the new supply. A narcissist might claim that you're keeping the children away from them, Narcissists are incredibly good at manipulating other people. That's how they seemingly get away with it for so long, although it does catch up with them eventually. When a narcissistic person moves on to a new supply, they can treat the new supply's children better than anyone ever has. So the new supply is all loved up, believing that they care for their own children. And when the narcissist is then smearing the ex's name for not allowing them to see their children, either because the ex has realised the psychological harm that it's causing to their own children, so they are keeping the narcissist from the children, or the narcissist just simply can't be bothered because they're not getting the supply they need from their children or from the ex, so they've dropped them. When you've got a narcissist that's treating your children so well, and ignoring their own, yet telling you it's the ex that'll not allow them to see them, it's very easy to believe the narcissist's lies. Narcissistic people tend to avoid financially supporting their own children because they do not take responsibility. And to avoid taking responsibility, they're going to claim that the ex is bleeding them dry, when in reality, they should be supporting their own children. Yeah, it gets muddy water with all the lies and the smear campaigns that are being told. The truth becomes so muddled, people often then end up feeling sorry for the narcissist and don't recognise what the narcissist is truly doing. A narcissist might go along and accuse all the exes of being crazy. When it comes to a narcissistic person, they create an environment of instability, insecurity, and absolute fear. They cause things such as sleep deprivation. They cause emotional turmoil in people. They create conflict, drama and chaos, and usually pass that over to a scapegoat to blame. They cause that much confusion that people can seemingly act crazy, which then matches the narcissist's lies. They leave out the part of what they did to drive that person into behaving in those manners, just like the bully. A bully will taunt somebody until that somebody retaliates to the bully, and then the bully will play the victim to the retaliation to gain sympathetic attention around them. A narcissist will drive people crazy and then play the victim to the crazy person, to other people, claiming that the crazy person is the one that's sabotaging the narcissist. A narcissist will claim that you are trying to sabotage them, that you financially bled them dry, which again is usually projection, because the narcissist most often will have bled you dry. Nobody falls in love faster than a narcissist that needs a place to stay, and they hop from relationship to gain what they need from others. Some can hold down a unhealthy long-term relationship, as it's dependent on who the individual narcissist is and the kind of supply they're looking for, the kind of image they're trying to sell to the world around them. A narcissist will sink you into the depths of despair with the sleep deprivation and with the insecurity, with the fear, with the confusion, with the conflict, with the drama. It causes so much stress, which releases so many different chemicals, one such as cortisol, which when it's released over a prolonged period of time can cause a lot of health issues. Being around a narcissist alone can cause confusion and anxiety and stress, and people can become agitated, people can become depressed, people can become so fearful, not just of the narcissist, but of themselves. People can get to a point where life just doesn't feel like it's worth living unless the narcissist is love bombing them. And a narcissist will use this to claim that they did all they could to try and help support that person. They were doing everything they possibly could to help them, but they're depressed, and the depressed one was trying to bring the narcissistic person down, because the narcissistic person has got that arrogant persona on. So they're projecting their insecurities into others and then blaming others while playing the hero to anybody who will listen to them. A narcissist might claim that you're an addict, They might claim, if the narcissist has gambling issues, they might claim that you have gambling issues. If the narcissist likes to drink, they'll claim you like a drink. If the narcissist is into illegal substances, they'll claim you're into illegal substances. If they're addicted to sex, they'll claim you're addicted to sex. Whatever it is that the narcissist is, they will try to pull you into their lair. They will try to, if they like a drink or two, they're going to try and get you to have a drink or two. If they like illegal substances, they're going to try and get you to try out those illegal substances. If they're into certain sex, they're going to try and get you into that kind of sex. If they're into gambling, they're going to try and pull you into that gambling issue. Narcissistic people try and get it so that you feel like you need to help them. You feel compassion for them, which is part of the smear campaign. They're gaining people to feel compassion for them, to want to help support the narcissist. And they end up usually unwittingly supporting the narcissist, destroy somebody who technically didn't do the things the narcissist is saying that they did. However, when you're struggling with anxiety and you're taking a drink or two, it's very easy for the outside world to believe the narcissist lies about you. When it comes to the narcissist and their smear campaign against you, the best thing you can do, and as difficult and as hard as it is to stay out of it. Create an aim of something that you want on your life, want out of your life, want from your life. Create an aim. Stop procrastinating and start working towards that goal. So you can show yourself through your own actions who you are as a person and not explain to others by your words who you are as a person. Narcissistic people, when they're not getting what they want from you, will usually get bored of you and move on to somebody new. And they don't get away with it because whoever they move on to, at some point they reveal who they truly are to that person. And then they move on and reveal who they are to that person. And then they move on and reveal who they are to that person. And when that person comes to ask you, that's a choice you have to make as to whether you want to be there for them or whether you want to just say, that's my history. I'm just not going back there anymore. I'm now working on something completely different. When it comes to a narcissist smear campaign against you, there is no low, they won't go. Sometimes you do have to save screenshots because you never know when Exhibit A is going to come in handy. Sometimes you do need to take notes. You need to find supportive people to help you through, which is incredibly difficult because a narcissist will try and isolate you. Finding the right therapist to talk things through, and there is plenty of different methods out there. If it's not working for you, it doesn't necessarily mean that method is wrong. It just means you need to find the method that does work for you. I shall link into the description a playlist on rules to deal with narcissistic people, which explains more. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.